Hello, good morning everyone. So let's start our today's session. In our previous lecture, we have already seen in how we map the network diagram. So our next example is depend on the critical path method. Okay, critical path method, that means what? In this type of questions, we are given in the duration. The duration given in days, months, years. Okay, so before starting from this critical path method, first we will discuss about the events and forward and backward pass. Okay, so in the this is one activity. Here is the A activity and this is the node 1 and 2. Okay, so in this question we are given in the duration. For example, A, B, and here C comma D. Okay, AB, that means what? This is called the forward pass and this is the backward pass. Okay, what do you mean by this? This is the activity. Okay, and this is the events. Okay, this is called the events. So this is the forward pass, this is the backward pass. Again, this is the forward pass and this is the backward pass. So first, starting from the network diagram to ending the network diagram, we use the forward pass. For example, that is one project is completed in 1 month. So the first day to last day of the month, we use the forward pass. But last day to return the first day, we use the backward pass. Okay, with the help of duration, that is time. In case our forward pass and backward pass according to any activity, forward and backward pass are equal, then we can say that this type of path is a critical path. That means, what do you mean by the critical path? That means our forward pass and backward pass is equal. That means, for example, a activity is completed in 5 days. For example, in the forward pass. So if we return into the backward pass, a activity is again completed in the 5 days. Okay. So just see this example. Example is very interesting because of in this example we find the critical path. That means we use the critical path method. So this forward pass is this A comma B. That means this term A comma B and this term C comma D. That means earliest starting, latest starting, earliest finished and latest finished. So all these terms are included in our topic floating. So first we map the diagram. So here A and B given in the A to G activity, and here the A and B activity started. There is no other activity, that is the preceding activity. Okay, here A activity is completed, then started the C activity. C activity is completed, then started the D activity. D activity is completed, then started the E activity. B and E activity are completed together, then started the F activity, and F activity is completed, then started the G activity. So this network diagram is very easy. So first we map the one node. Okay, A and B activity. So we write here 2 and we write here 3. Okay, write the A activity and this is the B activity. Okay, so A activity is completed, then started the C activity. Okay, so we write here the C activity and okay. C activity is completed, then started the D activity. So here C completed, then started the D activity. Okay. D activity is completed, then started the E activity. That means we draw here E activity, But again, first you check in the E combination is any other preceding activity? Yes, here B and E activities are completed together, then started the F activity. So this is a B activity. That means here E activity is also completed in this node. So D activity is completed, then started the E activity. Then we write here the E activity. Got it? B and D activity completed, then started the F activity. So we write here the F activity and fifth node. Okay, and F activity is completed, then started the G activity. So we write here G activity and node is 6. Okay, so first we make the network diagram. Okay, after that this is a 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. So after that, first you given in the duration in the day. So first you write the duration. Okay. So A activity 10, B activity 7, C activity 5. Here you check only the activity, not in preceding activity. We use the preceding activity because of here one event is completed, then started the next. Okay. So C duration is 5 days. D activity duration is 3 days. F activity duration is E2 and F activity duration is 1 and G activity duration is 40. Okay, so first we map the network diagram. After that we write the duration according to preceding, not in preceding activity, according to activity. Okay, so we write here the duration. Okay, after that we find the forward and backward pass. Because of with the help of forward and backward pass we find the critical path. Okay, and the total project duration. Total project duration, that means total project days in the ending node. Okay, so let's start. So always the starting day is 0, 0. So we write here always 0, 0. Here you write here before 0 or after 0 as you wish. So starting from 0. So first always keep in mind you check the arrow. Okay. In this case, in any node there is a merge event. Merge event, that means what? Here there is a merge event. That means B activity and E activity both are completed together. So this is the merge event. So always in a case the merge event is included, then always use the maximum number. See here the example. Here always we plus the days. Okay, so 0, 8, 10. 0 plus 10, that is 10. So here the forward pass is 0 because we already seen this is our forward pass and this is our backward pass. So first we find the forward pass. So starting from first node to end node, and we find the backward pass then starting from end node to first node. Got it? So here in the 10, 10 plus 5, 15. That means we write here 15 and here close the bracket. Okay, 15 plus 3. Here we write the 18. Okay, 18 plus 2. We write here 20. Okay, so see here carefully. This is the merge event because of in this node E activity is completed and B activity is also completed. So always you check the maximum number. That means what? 18 plus 2 equal to 20 and 0 plus 7 is equal to 7. So what is the maximum number? 7 or 20? Obviously 20. So we write here 20. Okay, so always you check if there is a merge event. So always use the maximum number. Okay, so here we write the 20. 20 plus 1, 21 and 21 plus 14 is equal to 35. Got it? So this is our forward pass. Okay. Next we find the backward pass. So here is starting from 0, 0. So here is starting from 35 because of our project completed in 35 days, and if we return in the first day, so starting from 35 days. Okay. So we write here the 35. In finding the backward pass, always we subtract next duration according to activity. That means what? 35, use always backward pass. Okay. 35 minus 14. That means 21. Okay. 21 minus 1. That means 20. Okay. Here there is a merge event. So 20 minus 2 again. But here is the two events. Okay, so always check if in any node two activities or more than two activities in the form of burst event. Okay, so this is first node is the burst event because of here A and B activities are started from first node to second and third. Okay, so always check here 20 minus 7 is equal to 30, and here wait for the backward pass. Both in both the values, the minimum value, minimum number we write here. That means for finding the backward pass, if there is any merge event, so we use the maximum number. Okay, and for finding the backward pass, so always check the burst event. Burst event, that means you check in any node there is more than two activity, two or more than two activities are started. So always use the minimum number. That means we find the forward pass, we use the maximum number. We finding the backward pass, we use the minimum number. Okay. So here 18 minus 3 is equal to 15. 15 minus 5 is equal to 10. Okay, so here, right here, 20 minus 7 is equal to 30 and 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. So what is the minimum number? 0 or 30? Obviously 0, so we write here the 0. So always keep in mind, in any network diagram, the forward pass and the backward pass both are equal, then this type of the path is the critical path. Okay, and always the in the starting node forward and backward is starting from 0, 0, and in the ending node starting and ending are equal. Okay, so here you check the forward and backward paths are equal. So in this diagram there is two critical path. Two critical path, that means what? Here 0, 0, same. 10, 10, same. 15, 15, same forward and backward. 18, 18, same forward and backward. 20, 20, again same forward and backward. 21, 21, again same forward and backward. And here the last note is obviously the forward and backward paths are equal. So here we use the two types of critical path. Okay, that means critical path is what you write here this type of, or you write the bold line A, C. How we check the critical path? Forward and backward values are equal. Okay, here D, E, F and G. Okay, so here the CPN we write here A to C, C to D, D to E, E to F and F to G. Okay, so this is a critical path. Okay, next we write the duration. So in the A we write here the 10 days because of given in our question. C write the 5, D we write the 3, E 2, F 1 and G 14, and the 35 days. Okay, so in the has this diagram views the critical path. So our total project duration time is 35 days.